This is TWiT.
The Great Pumpkin will not be on TV this year. Last year, Apple allowed NPR, or rather PBS to broadcast it. This year, you'll have to watch it on Apple TV. Now, they are going to have 3 free dates. So you can watch The Great Pumpkin October 28th through 31st on Apple TV without a subscription. Is that right? Free window.
But that's still a big deal. The difference between I have an internet connection, I have a streaming box, I have all this stuff is not as good as if I have a TV. I can share this with my kids. There are more people than you think who don't have broadband access and don't have the technology for even having a $30 dongle on a $100 TV.
So for people who've been following this, Apple bought all the Charlie Brown shows. You know, in the first couple of years, let PBS broadcast it on broadcast TV. No more broadcast TV. So I agree. This leaves a lot of people out, and that's a tradition in a lot of families. It's not just the Great Pumpkin; it's the Christmas special, the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and
yeah. And it's also bad because I have to double check, but when I checked this last year, the year before, when this first became a thing, they even pulled all the stuff from purchase on like the Google Play Store, on a purchase store. You have to have a subscription in order to access this, which is absolutely the trend that's going on now, where you can no longer. I often get away with not having cable by saying, if there is a show that I really, really like Better Call Saul, great, I'll buy a season pass on whatever TV store that I want, and I'll pay $20 and get it for the season for HD. And now it's like, nope, we don't even want your money. You have to subscribe to our service to get access to this. And I always wonder what the calculus is like when you are the managers of an intellectual property like the Peanuts specials, where you're like, are we willing to suddenly withdraw it from general use and put it behind this wall, which will be we can definitely see the paychecks coming in on how much that's going to pay off for us. But there's a certain degree to which you have to make sure that people are still thinking about Peanuts. People are growing up watching these specials as a tradition, so that they are even I'm like, I'm going to be home on Halloween. I've got like a playlist of programming that I'm going to watch, and of course the Charlie Brown special is one of them. And once you break that connection where it just becomes a piece of old television that people have heard of but never seen, that kind of devalues the value of even these classic characters.
This is really good. Apple pulls the football out from under Charlie Brown.
I was going to say that. Chickenhead 21. Apple pulls a football out from under Charlie Brown again. Apple
to all other streamers, you get a rock.
The Peanuts is just Curb Your Enthusiasm for kids.
Yeah.
So
I get, I understand why the Charles Schultz estate would want to cash in, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And maybe these shows will not be watched forever. But it's kind of sad. I
don't know if my kids even know what Charlie Brown is. I don't know if they have any registration of that.
All I'm saying is that, like, when I growing up, like, I had no real conscious understanding of who Mickey Mouse and the Disney characters were, because the only way you can get them is on the Disney cable channel. They weren't making them available for syndication. So for me, Bugs Bunny, they were the shiz. They were absolutely, like, I grew up knowing these characters, loving these characters, being able to quote these characters, this being part of like my cultural heritage, these characters and these shorts. Whereas Mickey Mouse I would occasionally see some toys in a toy store of this character that I have heard of, but I have no idea what this character's deal is. And I would just hate it if characters sort of fade off and die because they really are just like the property of a very, very walled-in channel where you can't get it elsewhere. That'd be a bummer.
Mm.
Hey there, I'm Micah Sargent. Look, as a geek myself, I feel it's only fair if I admit something. We can be kind of hard to shop for. So what do you get for that geek in your life who has everything already? Well, a Club TWiT gift subscription, of course. TWiT podcasts keep them informed and entertained with the most relevant tech news podcasts available. With a Club TWiT subscription, they're going to get access to all of our podcasts ad-free, exclusive outtakes, behind the scenes and special content, and I love this, exclusive shows like my own Hands on Mac and Hands on Windows from Paul Thurrott, as well as the Untitled Linux Show. So purchase your geek's gift at twit.tv/clubtwit, and they will thank you every day.